So in this hand, I have the $6 straddle on, and we are a little bit short-handed here, 6 players, and there are 3 limps to me. I looked down at pocket jacks, and it's definitely a hand I want to raise it up for value here, so I go ahead and make it $30 to go. I actually think I could make it a little bit bigger here with pocket jacks and 3 limpers, but $30 was my choice, and all of the limpers call. So 4 ways to a flop. Flop comes 8-3 deuce with 2 diamonds. Pretty safe flop for pocket jacks. We flop the overpair. There's a check to me, and I am going to for sure bet here, and I bet $70. Again, I think you could maybe even size a little bit bigger here. Flush draw on board, maybe some potential straight draws as well. So could even size a little bit bigger here, but $70 seems mostly appropriate. The first limper calls and the other 2 fold. So heads up to a turn card. Turns in offsuit 4. Should be a pretty safe card for us. There's some gut shots that could have come in. Maybe a hand like ace-5 of diamonds, 6-5 diamonds, something like that. But really, aside from that, it seems like it should be a pretty safe card. So I go ahead and put out another C-bet on the turn, and this time I bet $160. First limper delivers some interesting news. He announces raise, and then he says he's all in. So I asked for a count. It turns out to be about $260 more for the call. So not exactly a fist pump situation. It's possible he could have slow played a set. It's possible he could have turned one of these straights, just drilled a gut shot of some sort. I don't think 2 pairs should be occurring too often, him limping under the gun, and with this board texture, seems somewhat unlikely, but who knows. Pocket jacks, not exactly a super nutted hand here. I don't expect any overpairs, but pocket jacks in my range here, towards the top, I would think. I could have sets occasionally, but maybe really only pocket 8s. I don't know if I would raise any of the other pocket pairs here pre-flop. I don't think I would ever have 2 pairs here either. So pocket jacks are a little bit towards the top of my range. I think maybe even at this level he could be going for value shove, even with a ace-8 type hand. Pocket 9s, pocket 10s, of course, as well. Of course, there's some value hands in his range there that we lose to, but too many mixtures of hands here that we also beat, and in the end, it's not really that much more money. So I go ahead and toss in the call, since calling is much more fun than folding is. So we're off to the river card, which is an offsuit 6. He shows us Queen 9 offsuit. So that hand's not going to win. The pocket jacks are going to win this hand. Pretty decent sized pot here for a typical 1-3 game. Happy to take this one down. Happy the pocket jacks make it all the way to the river as the winning hand. Is it surprising that he shows up with Queen 9 offsuit here? Sure, it's a little bit surprising, but is anything really surprising anymore at 1-2, 1-3 table? If you wonder why I want to see a lot of showdowns in live poker, why I want to make a lot of calls on the river, it's because these situations have happened countless times. People show up with all sorts of holdings at any time, and I put in a lot of hours here, the 1-2, 1-3 stakes over my Vegas career, so these sorts of things don't really surprise me anymore. Surely as you move up in stakes, these things happen less often, and maybe I'm just slow to adjust as I move up in stakes regarding my river call frequency.